Guys, for the last few years, Marvel just hasn't really been doing it for me. They really haven't made anything that I thought was as good as the stuff they used to make, but maybe all of that is about to change, okay? Maybe this new Spider-Man cartoon on Disney Plus is exactly what Marvel needs for a shakeup. Let's talk about it. What's up guys, Mike here. Welcome back to my channel. Hit the subscribe button for more Marvel content and more pop culture content in your feed. Let's get into it. Okay, so I just watched the first 2 episodes of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the new MCU animated series on Disney Plus that is kind of like a sort of pseudo prequel to the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm Peter Parker.
This is, I think, the first offering from the MCU of 2025, with movies like Captain America Brave New World and Thunderbolts set to kind of hit cinemas very, very soon, and I guess I am not really excited about either of those. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll still see them. I'm a huge nerd. I love this shit. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which I'm just gonna call the Spider-Man Show for the rest of the video because that title is just excessively long to say. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Hey, have you been watching Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man? Yeah, I've been watching Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Just no. It's like pretty good so far. Pretty good. I mean, obviously this is a very different offering to what MCU normally offers with their TV shows and movies. But I think this kind of thing is exactly what I would like to see Marvel doing from now until like the distant future. Like, let's face it, the movies just aren't that good anymore. The series are not good at all. Like, how many of these series have you started and just not made it past episode 1 because you just couldn't? This is kind of like an alternate universe or multiverse kind of thing in which Peter Parker, who is clearly the Tom Holland Peter Parker, and the voice actor is clearly channeling their inner Tom Holland for this and doing a pretty good job, if I do say so myself.
Of course. Why would anything work out for you, Peter?
Is going to high school, and we, I guess, see the moment that he is bitten by the radioactive spider that gives him Spider-Man powers. Yes, this is a tale as old as time that we have seen many, many times in the past. I mean, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, like, they all cover this moment. Which was actually a refreshing part about the Tom Holland Spider-Man series. Like, we just skipped the Spider-Man story that we already knew. That was the right decision for that point, but I am happy to see it again in this context and in this series. It is also somewhat different to how we have seen it in the past. I mean, we've also seen it in the Spider-Man video game from Insomniac and various previous Spider-Man cartoons. The series actually opens with Doctor Strange coming into this alternate version of the USA, I guess, and fighting off a symbiote type character, and the Spider-Man drops through and bites Peter Parker. Not in like a lab, which I think is the main kind of way we see it in the past. And the whole premise of this show is seeing like the small level kind of petty crime stuff that the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man deals with on a day-to-day basis before he gets to the MCU. Because of course, by that point, he's literally fighting off Thanos and like other, you know, multi-dimensional galactic kind of enemies from outer space and different universes and all that stuff. Which, while it suits the MCU, like Spider-Man to me and to many people, I think, was like a small-scale hero. That's why like games like the Insomniac Spider-Man work so well, because you're just like swinging through New York, fighting crimes, and not really incorporating the bigger, wider world of the Marvel universe. And of course, in the MCU, Tom Holland's Spider-Man was influenced and mentored by Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, but in this universe, we actually see that it appears he is going to be mentored by Norman Osborn. Of course, we know he is the Green Goblin.
Hello, Peter. My name is Norman Osborn.
Bit of a different take on Norman Osborn, which is cool as well. And there are a couple other characters from the comics that pop up. I'm not massive on the comics, so I don't know heaps of these characters, but I Googled a bunch of them, and yep, they are comic characters. I gotta say, I really liked this. This feels very Saturday morning cartoon. It feels very like low key, something to just kind of casually watch. And the other Spider-Man series that I watched to completion was Spectacular Spider-Man. Honestly, that show was fantastic. If you haven't seen it, watch it. But that was just a fantastic Spider-Man cartoon. It featured like all the characters you know and love, all the kind of familiar storylines with sometimes little twists and turns along the way. It was genuinely very good. And I guess like what I want from this, like I don't really want this to be full of other MCU cameos or references. Like I would really like this Spider-Man show to be quite insular, quite small scale, similar to the Spectacular Spider-Man. Like, I don't really mind if there's cameos, like we saw Doctor Strange in the first episode, that was cool, but I don't think it has to focus on that necessarily. I'm happy for it to be its own isolated thing, and it does appear that that's the direction it's going. I mean, ultimately, I just think that Spider-Man is such a great character. I love Tom Holland's rendition of the character, and this show really feels like it's in the right direction. Like, the animation style is great. It's just really fun. Even the intro theme has samples of that old school Spider-Man theme song.
Can you swing from a web? No, we can't. He's a pig.
It feels unique, but also true to the source. So I think this could be a winner, and it could be something that gets me back into the MCU. And it really gets me thinking, like, is this the direction for MCU? Like, let's just make a new universe, do it in animated series. Like, how would that go? We've already had success with X-Men 97. This is looking to be successful. All the live action shows aren't successful. Maybe this is the direction the MCU should go. Whew, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Hey, if you like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I do pop culture content like this, heaps of Marvel videos and other stuff in your feed. If you like this, I would love for you to comment below. What did you think of the show? Do you think this is the direction the MCU should go? I would love to know your thoughts. If you have nothing to comment, but you want to help me out in the algorithm, please do that. Just comment below YFNSM, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That way I know you're here and I know you're watching. I am all over the internet doing dumb stuff that I think is cool. I have a blog, I have a podcast, all my links are below, so check me out. Go and follow me doing stuff everywhere and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year, so please help me reach that milestone. Thanks so much, guys. My name's Radio Mike. This has been The Inside of My Mind, and I will catch you later.